Hello everyone, welcome to online classes of Semester Global School. This is Abhishek Sharma and today I am going to teach you value education of class 5. Today we are going to start chapter number 2, which is greed, wanting more and more. This chapter is about a boy whose name is Surya, and Surya was very greedy person. So being greedy means always wanting more and more, especially when it belongs to someone else. Okay? Greed is a desire for wanting more, money, things, or food, power, etc., than you really need. You always want more when you are a greedy person. It is because of excessive selfishness, which is the result of ignorance, lack of wisdom, lack of kindness and love. So let's start what this chapter is about. The scene first, where we can see a picture of a restaurant which named Food Junction. Okay, so here we can see that a man, a woman and two children. The lady is asking to her children, what would you like for dinner? Surya and Rajni. That's me. The girl we can see on the left side, that girl's name is Rajni, and the boy who is sitting right to the table, his name is Surya. So her dear mother is asking to them that what would you like for dinner, Surya and Rajni? Then Rajni is replying, I'll have a dosa. Thanks, mommy. Rajni is asking for a dosa. And what Surya said? Surya replied, I would like some idlis and some vadas, please. Okay. Now, next, food arrives. Portions of idlis and vadas are kept in front of Surya. That means what Surya ordered, that the waiter kept in front of him. A dosa is put in front of Rajni, as Rajni ordered the dosa. So the dosa served in front of Rajni. Surya is eyeing his younger sister's dinner. That's mean Surya is looking at Rajni's dinner. He is more interested in what Rajni is eating. Hey, I want some of your dosa as soon as I finish what's on my plate. Now what Surya is saying to Rajni, that I want to eat your dosa as soon as I will finish my idli and vadas. Is it right to finish your thing alone separately, and you want your siblings' food and you don't want to share yours? Is it good or bad? Of course it is bad. If you want to share someone's food, you have to share yours also. Okay, now come to scene number 2, which is on page number 11. Hey, take a look at my blue truck. Isn't it nice? That boy name is Ratan, and Surya is asking to him that, hey, take a look of my blue truck. He has a blue toy truck and he is asking to look at that, and he is saying, isn't it nice? Okay, so Ratan says, it's awesome. Take a look at my plane. Now Ratan is showing his toy, which is a plane, to Surya, that your toy is nice. Now look at mine, the plane. Give that to me. Now Surya snatched it and said, give it to me. That's me. What Surya is doing? Surya is not sharing his toy with his friend, but even he had taken the plane of his friend forcefully. Is it good? No. Whenever we are playing with our friends or with with our siblings, what we have to do, we have to share our toys with them. If we want to play with their toys, we have to give them our toys as well. Okay. Now come to scene number 3, which is on page number 12. Here we can see a wardrobe where we keep our clothes. Okay. In wardrobes we can see that there are so many clothes. But what Surya is saying to his mother, he is saying, I have nothing to wear. He is saying to his mother that he has nothing to wear. Then his mother replied, you have so many clothes, Surya. Wear the new shirt you got for Diwali. Okay. What his mother is saying, that you have so many clothes, please wear the one new shirt which you got for the Diwali. So what Surya is saying, no, I want a shirt like the one Aman has. Now Surya is demanding a shirt like Aman has. He want a shirt like Aman has. His mother is saying, first use what you have. You already have so many nice things. His mother is telling him the right thing, that you have so many clothes right now, wear one of them, use them first, then buy the new one. Okay. And yes, his mother is saying the right thing. If you have lots of clothes with you, please use them first, then buy the new one. Now come to scene number 4, which is on page number 13. That we can see in the very first picture that it is a Christmas Eve where the whole family is celebrating the Christmas and the children are looking for their gifts. They seem very happy to see the gifts. Lots of gifts are there. What Surya has done? Surya took all the presents with him. And what his mother is saying to him, Surya, all the presents are not for you. Let your sister open some as well. His mother is saying, Surya, all presents are not for you. Some are for your sister, or for your sister as well. Let her open some gifts. But Surya is not willing to give anything to his sister. He said, I want to open them all. Let me choose which ones I want first. She can have the rest. Now what Surya is saying? Surya is saying that let me open all the gifts. I'll select all the gifts first. Whatever I like, then whatever will be left which I will not like, I will give it to my sister. That is very, very wrong. Never do this. If you have lots of things with you, please share with your siblings and with your friends and with your family. It is very wrong that you will select the one which the gifts you like, and give whatever you don't like, give it to others. Don't do that. Share the things equally. Okay. So these all things are showing that Surya is very selfish and a very greedy person. As I have told you, what is the meaning of greed? Wanting more and more things like money, power, food, things, etc. As I have told you in the beginning, that greediness is because of because of excessive selfishness, which is because of lack of wisdom, lack of love, lack of kindness. Yes. So as we have seen that Surya was very impatient, and he never satisfied with the things he had, and he was so much greedy and selfish. He never thinks about other person. He never thinks about other person, like his mother, his sister, his friend, what they think. Okay. So a greedy person, what we have learned, that a greedy person is very attached to the things, and his money or her money. She desires more than what they have on in a excessive way. In an excessive way. And what is the moral of this story? The moral of this story is we shouldn't be greedy. We shouldn't be greedy because greed and selfishness are directly counterproductive to the end, the way they seek to create. The more we act on these, the more dissatisfied we become. As we have seen, the Surya was never satisfied with his things. Whatever he had, he was never satisfied with them. So now we'll do the exercise of this story. Please go to page number 14 where we have true false. Exercise number 1. First we have write T for true and F for false. Exercise first, true or false. Now we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 1 is saying both Surya and Rajni ordered idlis. No, what Surya had ordered? Surya ordered idlis and vadas. And what Rajni ordered? Rajni ordered a dosa. That means the sentence is false. We will write F. The next one is Surya wanted Rajni's dosa. Surya wanted Rajni's dosa. Yes, it is true. He wanted to eat his sister's dosa. Yes. So that means the sentence is true. We will write T. Number 3. Ratan wanted Surya's plane. No. Ratan didn't want Surya's plane. Surya's wanted Ratan's plane. That means the sentence is false. We will write F. Number 4. Surya had very few clothes. Surya had very few clothes? No. As we have seen his wardrobe, there are lots of clothes. That means the sentence is also false. We will write F. Now come to number 5. 5 is saying Surya wanted to open all the Christmas presents. Yes, Surya wanted to open all the Christmas presents. That means the sentence is true. Now come to exercise 2, which is on same page, just down there after exercise 1. Exercise 2 is there. It is saying name the following. Name the following. Here we have 5 saying 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Number 1, Surya's sister. What was the name of Surya's sister? Rajni. Number 2. Number 2 is the name of the restaurant the family is at. In the very first scene, I have told you they were sitting in a restaurant and the restaurant's name was Food Junction. Number 3, the festival for which Surya got a nice shirt. His mother was telling him in scene number 3, the wardrobe scene, that shirt was for the festival Diwali. He got that shirt for Diwali. Number 4, Surya wants a shirt like which friend? Surya was asking for a t-shirt, remember, which is same like Aman has. That's mean that friend's name was Aman. Now come to number 5. Number 5 is saying the festival being celebrated in the last picture. In scene number 4, where we have seen which festival was going on, they were celebrating Christmas. They were celebrating Christmas. Now come to page number 15, where what we have to do, let's think and let's decide. What would you do in these situations? You may choose more than one option. Okay, so here we have questions with four options. We have to select the correct one. We can choose more than one. Okay, so come to number one. Number one is saying, you have a friend who always wants what belongs to you. What you will do, you will always, number one, always let her have it, since sharing is caring. Number two, scold her and never share your things with her. Number three, explain to her that it is not right to always want things that belongs to others. Or number four, you share your things with her sometimes. So you can select according to your opinion. Let me tell you the appropriate one, which is more positive and the best. I guess number three is best, that explain to her that it is not right to always want things that belongs to others. Or you can select the first one as well if you like sharing with others. Always let her have it, since sharing is caring. But number three is more appropriate. Number one's the third option is correct. Now come to number two. You get a gift from your aunt, but your brother gets a gift that you want more. What you will do? That's mean you got a gift from your aunt, but your brother got the same gift what you were expecting, but you want more that gift. So what you will do? Ask your brother if he will share it with you. Take your number two, take your brother's gift and exchange it without him noticing. Number three, decide that the two of you will use the gifts, sharing both. Number four, hide the gift until he forgets about it and then keep it for yourself. That is totally wrong. The most appropriate answer is number three, decide that the two of you will use the gift, sharing both. That means you both will share your gifts with each other and whenever you want. That means number three is more appropriate for question number two. Now come to question number three. You are out for dinner with your family and don't like what you have ordered to eat. That means you have ordered sometimes what happened, we ordered something but we don't like it. We do experiment to know what is the taste of this food, but we don't like we don't like it. So what we do, what we should do that time? Bully your sister into giving you some of her food. Number two, request your sister if you can share whatever food both of you have ordered. Or number three, order you more food and waste what you ordered earlier. Number four, eat the food that you have ordered. The most appropriate answer is the second one, request your sister if you can share whatever food both you have ordered. That means whatever you both have ordered, you can share with each other. That means you can both share your foods equally. That means number two is more appropriate answer. Now come to number four. Number four is saying, your school is collecting used clothes for a charity carnival. What you will do? Don't want to give anything away, not even the clothes you never wear. Number two, find clothes that are very old, faded and torn and donate those. Number three, give some of your clothes that are in good condition after asking your parents if it is okay. Number four, donate almost all your clothes, since there is plenty of joy in giving. The most appropriate answer is number three, give some of your clothes that are in good condition after asking your parents if it is okay. That's mean number three is the correct answer for, or you can say appropriate answer for number four. Now come to number five. Turn the page, come to the page number 16. You are out shopping and you see a game that you really want. Your mother tells you that she will not be buying it for you since you already have so many games. What you will do that time? Ask if she will buy it for you as your birthday present, or throw a tantrum. Tantrum means nakhre. Tantrum till she gives it to you. Number three, explain to her why you want it. Or number four, agree with her and give her a smile. Okay, here we can choose two answers. Number 3, explain to her why you want it. If that game is really necessary to learn something or make you learn something, then you can explain her why you want it. Or number 4, if it is not necessary, you can be agree with her and give her a smile. So for number 5, we can select 3 and 4 both. Now on the same exercise, on the same page, we have another exercise number 2, which is which of the things do you want more and more of? Circle them. Do you think you are ready for these things? So in all these things, I can find out only 2 things which for which we can be greedy, and we should want it more and more of. Okay, the one is book and knowledge, and the second is time with your parents. Okay, now come to the last exercise, which is let's learn. There are many words that rhyme with greed. Rhyme means this, the word which having same sound. Okay, that means similar sound of greed. Fill in the blanks with words that rhyme with greed. So let's start filling it. Exercise number 1, and it is on page number 16. The last exercise. Here we have 8 sentences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Number 1, did you dash the book I told you about? Did you read? Did you read the book I told you about? Number 2, she doesn't want the shoes, but she has to buy them because she, as is written there, just we have to write one word, which is needed, because she needs it. Number 3, while gardening, daddy has to remove the dash from the flowers. Seed. As is written already. Number 4, grandma felt bad for the caged birds, so she freed them. She freed them. Freed is the past tense form of free. Okay, that's mean past participle of free. Now number 5, what dash is your dog? Is he a Labrador? What is a Labrador? Labrador is a breed of dog. That means that question is what breed is your dog? Number 5 is breed. Let me be more clear. Number 5. Now number 6. Number 6, you need to dash the dough to make bread. For making bread, what we do? We first knead the dough. That means knead the flour. Knead means atta gundna. Its spelling is K-N-E-A-D. Knead. Okay. You need to knead the dough to make bread. Now come to number 7 and 8. Number 7, I know he got a bruise on his knee, but was it bleeding? Bleeding. Number 7, we will feel bleed. ING is already written there. It's already written there. So, bleed. What is the meaning of bruise? I know he got a bruise. Chot that crash, you know, or thoda black या blue पर डाला. Okay. Number 8, she made her best friend a bracelet with dash and some thread. Bead. B-E-A-D. Bead. What is the meaning of bead? Bead are kind of, you know, small round pieces of wood, glass, or you can say wood, glass or plastic with a hole in it to, you know, to put the thread into it to make some kind of jewelry. So that's called bead. I hope you all will like this video. Thank you. Have a good day. Take care.